Everybody, indeed, what is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you tonight, breaking down everything for Sunday night football between your Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. So good to see everybody. Yeah, say what is up in the chat. If you are brand new, so good to have you. And we play a game at the end of the show where you have to pick the first touchdown score of the game at plus 1,000 odds or more. We'll explain more about it, but if you're new, go ahead and start thinking about who you want. Now, it's so good to see everybody. Say hello in the chat, and I'll get to every one of your comments, and we'll talk about the Sunday that it has been in the NFL. But we have work to do, ladies and gentlemen, serious work. The Broncos and the Commanders, and that is right. Bo Nix and Marcus Mariota getting down tonight. Broncos 6-point favorite. That number is moving. 6.5 at many books. Washington plus 235 on the money line, and a total of 43.5. Okay, so first, what we always do, where are you going? You going Broncos minus 6, Commanders plus 6, Commanders win outright. You go on with the total. Over 43.5, under 43.5. Yeah, drop those in the chat. Fascinated to see where you go with it. Matty Boy said, raise hail, Commanders. There you go, man. Commanders in the house. Now, Big Tony, Jaguars in first place. There you go. The Jags, baby. That's a good football team, man. They go through it, man. Like, the seasons are always weird, but, dude, that team's fighting. Got to give him credit on that. All right, so now keep dropping your thoughts in the chat, your picks, official picks, bets, all that. Drop them in, because this is the most comprehensive show in sports betting, and it's going to take all of us. So, yeah, drop those in, and let's jump into it. Now, Matty Boy said, I'm not honestly picking the Commanders tonight. We're in bad shape, missing a lot of pieces, but still rooting for them to shock the world. There you go. I mean, look, man, the Broncos are only 6-point favorites, right? They're what are they, first in the AFC? I mean, that's respect right there. Right now, I know that they're on the road, but still, man, yeah, no doubt. Now, all right, let's talk about this game, okay? And I'll tell you what, Matty Boy, let me show you that I think I'm right there with you in regards to how I'm betting it. All right, here. All right, look, I only have 4. This game scares me. I'm going to be straight up with you. This game scares me. The Broncos are elite, and Washington's got pieces, and Marcus Mariota can find it. But this is how I'm getting down. And yes, I'm leveraged twice on the Broncos. I get it, but I got to do it. So first up, Broncos money line, and I'm going to move that total to 49.5 and play the under. So basically a teaser. I want the Broncos to win the game, and I want the game basically under 50 points. I'm going to take that straight up, minus 115. Next, give me the Broncos money line again. Yes, I know. And Marcus Mariota to throw a pick. Plus 100, even money. Yeah. Nick said, hey, Nick, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Broncos money line and Sutton, 40 plus equals plus 100. There you go. I love the way you're thinking. Absolutely. Yeah, Matty Boy, I'm pairing under 49.5 with the Mariota INT, leaving out both Broncos money line. There you go. And that is a great way to look at it, great way to play it. If anybody, if you don't want to play the money line in this game, either way, I get it. This is a sneaky game, man. The Juice, any chance this game pans out? Feel like taking all the unders. That's what I'm worried about, bro. I'm worried about it. I swear, dude, we're thinking the same way. I'm concerned, man. And we say that because Denver's Denver's good at doing that. They're like the little baby Eagles, and might be the bigger Eagles now. They might be the apex predator and scoring 19 points a game doing it. It's wild. Tina, good evening, AB and crew. Tina, so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Tony, like the Broncos in the under. Yeah, I feel you, man. All right, now, prop-wise. Okay. So, Bo Nix, over 4.5 rush attempts. I think in any slate of game, we got a shot here. Now, we're never confirming, calling anything in sports betting. Never. All right, we don't need that bad juju. But look, man, Knicks might have to do some dirty work tonight. And kneel downs count as rush attempts too. I'm not above counting every single thing we can get in this game. Because, Juice, I feel you. That is we're going to talk about in a second. That's the concern with playing anything with the Denver Broncos, man, is it starts getting into like 50s chain wrestling, dude. We're going to be on the mat for a little while. All right. Now, Deebo Samuel, over 4.5 receptions at -105. There were some comments in the chat at the top, and I wish I still had it, but they were very intelligent in terms of the Denver Broncos. Their defense is coming after Marcus Mariota, okay? Coming after him. Marcus is not going to have any time back there. So what does that mean? Did anybody watch Daniel Jones and the Colts? Right, that broken fibula. You know what they did? Snap it and throw it immediately. Literally, that's what they did. And it worked. I mean, for a while. I think that you're going to see Washington deploy that offense tonight. It is very much going to be snap and throw it. So what does that mean? A lot of pass attempts, probably a lot of completions because they're 1 to 2 yards unguarded. And if you want to play Deebo, I'm doing it. If you want to roll with Terry McLaurin, I believe his number's 3.5. We're going to talk about him in a second. I get it. Yards could be tough, but receptions, very quick pass attempts, that might be all they have, honestly. Because this Broncos defense is some bullies, So I'm going to bet on it. That's my best look. And we're going to break down both offenses and all that as we go. But as for picks, I'm scared. Usually I've got a full list of them. Not tonight. When the Broncos or the Eagles play, it gets my attention quick. Whale, good evening, crew. These small things are great. Love. Hey, man. Love that you say that every time. It's good to see you, buddy. Now, all right. What's the Jinxie 3? Yeah. Oh, from today. Oh, I got you. I thought you were talking about a new one. Okay, I got you. There we go. And everybody, please drop those in. And name it, too. Okay. All right, so these are the 4 that we have. I got these at DraftKings. You could probably get them pretty much everywhere. Nothing too elaborate in these plays, so there you go. All right, so let's jump into these 2 teams. Now, we've got what? I believe both coming off a bye. $22 points and 13 points. Now, look at Denver, man. Look at the last 3 weeks. 18 points against the Texans. I get it. That's literally the best defense in the league. 22 against Kansas City. All right. The 10 is strange. But that's what you get with Denver. And it's what scares me is that they don't always need a lot of points to win. But they score in the second half. Yeah. Tony. Yeah. Look at the second quarter and then look at the second half. Yeah. Second quarter, man, has been a drought. Or the second quarter's been strong. But then, this team is so strange with it, man. And then Washington, you've got Mariota, so that throws a complete wrench into what we're trying to figure out, because what we're trying to figure out is consistency. So, yeah, I don't know if there's any consistency to be found, to be completely honest with you. Now, let's talk about the quarterbacks. Juice, yeah, Sean Payton is content to win 17-7 this game. Absolutely that. If this is the first time, and Juice, I'm not saying this about you. I'm using your comment to say it. If there were somebody in here that hasn't watched the Broncos all season long, right? And you're saying, hey, I just got to check them out. They're 9-2. They're doing something right. Juice is absolutely correct here. They don't care about style points. Don't give a flip about it, right? All they want to do is win the game. It's kind of like animal hunting. Like, they evaluate, and they're like, is this hunt worth the risk? Nah, we'll wait. And then, bam, clean, efficient, in and out, gone. Denver can get frightening with bets, man. So anyway, Bo Nix over under 226.5 passing yards. Marcus Mariota 189.5. Okay, so let's just stop there for a sec. Well, let's go through it. All right. Pass attempts 32.5, 28.5, completions 19.5, 17.5, longest completion 36.5, 32.5, interception -105 for Bo Nix, -145 for Marcus Mariota. Okay. So what are the books telling you? 32.5 pass attempts for Bo Nix? Like the books are saying they don't think this is going to be a Denver gets up and just runs the football. Right? 32.5 pass attempts is a healthy number. 226.5 passing yards. That definitely says that the Broncos offense, which we're going to show in just a second from the film, is definitely going to be passing short yardage, as are the Commanders. So this is a game on both sides. You're going to see snap, first read, 3 yards, throw it, go. You know what I mean? You're going to get a lot of that tonight. A lot of it. Get used to it now. A 2-yard pass. Just get it in your system early. All right. Longest completion. Is Marcus going to have time? Matty boy. AB, the Tizzle special is in play tonight too. Yeah, definitely. Both field goal kickers to kick a 33-plus yard field goal. Definitely. Big Jared, good evening, crew. Good evening, bro. So good to see you, man. It's so good to see everybody. I hope y'all are doing great, man. Hope you've had a wonderful Sunday. All right, so that's what you're going to get out of the passing attack, all right? A lot of short yardage passing, a ton of it. You'll get some shots downfield, probably more from Denver's side than Washington's when Denver wants to take it, right? But for the most part, it's going to be pretty short passing attack. Now, looking at rushing here. R.J. Harvey, Chris Rodriguez Jr. Harvey, 55.5 rushing yards, 41.5 for Rodriguez. 13.5 rushing attempts to 10.5, 14.5 longest rush, 11 to compared to 11.5 for Chris Rodriguez Jr. Anytime touchdown, -105 to +200. Notice that difference. Okay. If you want to get a good barometer of where a game's going to be, look at the anytime touchdown of running backs. -105 is about standard, right? +200, we got a problem. That should be setting off radars. Either this team doesn't ever run the football or scoring could be a problem tonight. And I lean towards number 2. All right. Look at 2 touchdowns, +550 to +1600. Now, 2 touchdowns in a game for anybody is difficult. But again, even when we're not betting these numbers, because I'm not, I'm not getting anywhere near any of that, but we can, again, use it as a barometer. Look at the difference, all right, of just your running backs here, okay? And it's not like, and I'm not taking anything away from R.J. Harvey, but he ain't Sean Alexander out here, So when you see that large of a difference, man, John Boy, evening, AB and crew. Evening, John Boy. Good to see you, brother. So, yeah, there you go. Now, breaking down the run game even more. Marcus Mariota, 27.5 rushing yards over under. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, 25.5. Jaleel McLaughlin, 24.5. Bo Nix, 16.5. Deebo Samuel, 1.5. Anybody going with Deebo Samuel? So, you've got names here, right? Like, you've got a lot of people that are going to be working on the ground. So that does play into it for Washington. But again, They ain't giving you rush attempts on them, are they? Nope. So, yeah, just be careful there. All right, now, receiving game. Cortland Sutton, Terry McLaurin. Cortland Sutton, over under 49.5 receiving yards. Terry McLaurin, 37.5. 3.5 receptions for each. What? 21.5 longest reception, 18.5 for Terry McLaurin. That right there, again, is saying it. Washington is just not going to have a ton of time to get the ball out of the pocket. DTL Junkie, what up, dope? AB is in the house. Sorry, late, fam. Hope all's well, man. Everything's good. Good to see you, buddy. You doing okay? Hope you're doing well, my friend. So, yeah, all right. What do you do with it? Deebo Samuel, 37.5 yards. Zach Ertz, 32.5. Evan Ingram, 22.5 yards over under. Pat Bryant, 21.5. RJ Harvey, 16.5. Marvin Mims, 14.5. Chris Moore. Jeremy McNichols. Here's the next problem that you have betting in this game. Look at all of these names. And when you have a passing attack on both sides, that's going to be very much 4 yards and in, this can get you in trouble. Because there's a lot of mouths that are going to feed. You know what I mean? Be careful with yardage on both sides. Just be careful. There are a lot of pitfalls. Same deal receptions. Just be careful. Identify who you like and go from there. It can get a little hairy. All right, let me throw the picks back up here, and then let's talk about some parlays, okay? So Broncos money line and the under of 49.5. Essentially a 6-point teaser. All right, took the Broncos from -6 down to just winning the game, and then took the over from 43.5 to 49.5 and played the under. Right. Next, Broncos money line, Marcus Mariota, the Commanders to throw an interception, plus 100. Bo Nix, Broncos quarterback, over 4.5 rush attempts, -105. And then Deebo Samuel of the Commanders, over 4.5 receptions at -105. All right, now let's talk about some parlays. So we have 2 parlays that we try to hit, okay? First one, sorry, let me pull them up. We got a lot of slides. All right, first one, I just want to hit a parlay, right? Plus 248. Again, Broncos money line, a little leverage there. Mariota to throw a pick, and then throw in RJ Harvey of the Broncos to score a touchdown for a little bit of sprinkle on that parlay. All right. Little Tony Sacheries. Anybody use Tony Sachery seasoning? Plus 248. Again, Broncos money line, Marcus Mariota throw a pick, RJ Harvey anytime TD. Plus 248. Lights out, my boy. ESPN has both teams. The Dizzle special. Both teams to make a field. Oh no, never mind. Different. A variation. ESPN has both teams to make a field goal in each half. Plus 350. Nice. That's special teams look right there. Okay, so that's parlay number 1. Now, parlay number 2, we try to identify just touchdown scores of the game. We don't have to identify every touchdown score of the game, but 2 people. Plus 700. Troy Franklin and Deebo Samuel. So if I asked you right now, okay, to say, find me 2 people that are going to score a touchdown in this game, or find me 1, right? But, I mean, you're going to play a risk and juice game with that, right? But 2 of them, because even in a high-scoring game, Picking 2 touchdown scores isn't easy. And this might not be a high-scoring game. So also, I mean, don't feel free. If you're playing this, play it at your own price. Some people might play a unit. Some people might play a quarter of a unit. Or any variation in the world, right? But yeah, who would you do? Like, who would you roll with? Who would you do? Terrible question. That sounds like a game we played. Never mind. I was joke derailed. All right. Save me. Harvey and Franklin anytime touchdown plus 475. See, that's pretty good. Right? That's pretty good. And plus 475. That's a great price, man. Yours might be much better than mine. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm not saying that this is something that everybody has to play, but if you're somebody that's looking to, like, what do they say in Home Alone? Hit a lick. Scotty, oh my goodness, man, I've been thinking about you, buddy. I just want to thank you all, the crew, for all your support you guys have shown the last couple of days. We'll be in and out. Good luck. Hey, brother. Hey, thinking of you, man. All right, keep us updated, okay, buddy? Well, Pat Bryant, first TD plus 2,200. There you go. Debo and Nix. Hey, not a bad look, man. Bo Nix is not a bad play in this. Yeah. DTL Junkie, Bo Nix and Debo. Yeah. Aubie. Oh, first off, okay. Hold on, Aubie, real quick. I got to stop this. All right. First off, Aubie. Oh my God, AB, LSU versus Ole Miss next year, right? They are gonna try and fry his ass. If you thought his return to Tennessee was bad, Ole Miss is gonna try and bury his ass. You better sit in the box. I know it's gonna be wild. Also, Aubie, Alex Golish, bro. How do you feel about this? Aubie, obviously an Auburn fan. They went and Alex Golish, the former coach of South Florida, turns down Arkansas or whatever happened there, and then goes to Auburn today. And let me just say, I love Alex Golish. Let me just tell you, Auburn, I'm loving your hires, man. Great job, man, Aubie. But yeah, great point. Yeah. Lane Kiffin goes to Ole Miss and Knoxville next year. Although Knoxville won't be anything, it'll just be funny. But yeah, that Ole Miss game's gonna be that's gonna be rough. All right, so those are the 2 parlays that we've got now. Yeah, AB, I was gonna text you on that, dude. I know, right? Alex Golish, man. I saw that in Auburn. I was like, ooh, buddy, that's a great hire. That's a great hire. All right, now we've got to break down these offenses. Let's go to the no-fly zone. Right, now let's break down a little Bo Nix. Let's get some Bo Nix action, okay? Washington, what's he facing? Commander secondary, all right? We've seen better, but they fight, all right? Ranked 18th short left, 16th short mid, 24th short right, 27th deep left, 15th deep mid, 30th deep right. What does this tell me? They're great in the middle. The outsides, it can get into trouble. And that makes sense because you're going to have your most coverage. You've got linebackers that work in the middle too, right? So, yeah, this actually doesn't play great into what Bo Nix does great, and that's work the corners. So you're going to see even more of Bo Nix. Okay, so let me pull this full screen. You don't want to see my pumpkin head. Look, green dots, completions, white dots, incompletions, blue lines, a line of scrimmage. Bo Nix already works 4 yards and the corners. Okay? So everything that we've talked about plays into exactly what Bo Nix does. So what does Washington do? Do you adjust? Do you spread your linebackers out? Okay. Do you run a lot of nickel? You run a dime. You got to stop the run, though. Got to play a lot of cat and mouse tonight. Now, that's what Bo Nix does. Again, he can throw it deep. Okay, this is versus Kansas City, 24-37, 295 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Melanie. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mels. Mel, so good to see you. Great Dolphins win. Yeah, so look, Bo Nix he could chuck it, but he doesn't do it a lot. You're going to see a lot of 4-yard and in passes. Look how many passes are behind the line of scrimmage. You're going to see a lot of those. You're going to see a lot of them at the line of scrimmage. That's what both of these teams are going to do tonight. Now, where does Bo Nix get into trouble? Deep left, deep mid, intermediate right. Makes sense. He might not have to use deep left and deep mid too terribly much, so you might be able to completely knock that out. Intermediate right, gonna need to use that. That's not a good spot, so keep an eye on him throwing in that vicinity. Now, if I were talking about Nix, right, I'd say, bro, look, are we for real or what? Are we for real or what? Super Bowl team's going to win this game. All right, now, Bo, I'm not putting this on you, but I'm asking you. Our defense been winning a lot of games. Can we do it with the offense, right? Can you come out and control front to back? And again, I'm not saying that you have to go score 38 points. Like, we ain't saying that. But go out, run a clean, efficient offense that moves the chains, controls the clock. What a Super Bowl offense does. There's a difference between controlling the game and we didn't score a lot of points. And you've been on both sides of it, right? And again, I'm not putting this on Nix. It's on everybody. It's on the coaches too, okay? But it's part of the design. Now, balance on balance. That's what Denver does. Wearing them on the ground, wearing them on the ground, wearing them on the ground. And when they move them all up, wear them out in the air, wear them. You see what I'm saying? Rinse and repeat. And that kind of goes into, can the offense control this game? Can you do it? Because if you can, you have a Super Bowl defense right there too, man, right? Win the turnover battle. Now, notice that doesn't say 0 turnovers. It might happen tonight. You're on the road in Washington, right? They can play too. So you might throw a pick. You might have a fumble. It's okay. All right. Bounce back. We'll figure that and coach all that stuff afterward. Snap and clear. Let's go. All right. So 3 out of 5 stars for Bo Nix to throw a pick tonight. Now let's jump over to the other side. So it might have been a little while since you've seen Marcus Mariota in full in this offense. So what's he going up against? Well, okay. Denver is pretty good at this defense thing. First in the NFL short left, 9th short mid, 6th short right, 5th deep left, 3rd deep mid, 15th deep right. And the only reason that they're 15th deep right is because nobody's really throwing it and somebody completed 1 or 2. Just some Hail Mary prayers, right? This defense is legit. The secondary is legit. The linebackers are legit. The front is legit. And Marcus ain't going to have a whole lot of time back there. Marcus, I love you. I used to be a co-worker with Marcus Mariota, believe it or not. He is an absolute diamond of a human being. But here's the problem. Marcus, you're not going to have any time. Any. Okay? So this passing offense is going to be 5 yards and in. If you're betting on Marcus Mariota props, I might not look at yardage, but I might look at attempts, completions, that type of thing. Because it's going to, right? I mean, look, under normal circumstances, it's 5 yards and in. It might be 2.5 yards and in. tonight. IG, exactly who I wanted to see. This is who was talking about it. Yes, 100%. Take Mariota under 34.5 longest reception at ESPN bet. He will not have a ton of time back there. Ask Gino. 1,000,000%. And IG, I'm so glad that you brought that up because you were exactly the one who said it right at the beginning. I think it might have been the first comment. I was reading it when I was waiting on this thing to load up and go, right? You're 1,000% correct. So you're going to see a 3-yard passing attack offense. Now, this was Marcus versus the Dolphins, okay? 20 of 30, 213, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So look at it, and then let's take a look earlier in the season against the Chiefs. 21 of 30, 213, 1 touchdown, and 2 picks. So what did he look like in his last 2 starts? 20 of 30 and 21 of 30 for 213 yards and 213 yards. What do you think Marcus is going to do tonight? Now, give Marcus credit. That's about as consistent as it freaking gets. But against this defense, okay, you might be saying, AB, that sounds great, but that's the Dolphins and that's the Chiefs. This is the Broncos. You say that they're better. They are. So what I would do is I'd cut that down a little bit, but pass attempts might be there. Completions might be there. Because here's the other thing. Do you know what the Broncos defense is weirdly going to allow? They're going to allow Marcus to complete these short passes specifically at the end of the third quarter and all throughout the fourth. You know why? Because they might be up 21-6, and that's essentially letting the other team run the ball and run the clock, doing the work for you, right? Okay. You're going to complete 19 passes on this drive. It took you 11 minutes to get a field goal, right? Watch. Denver will let them do that. It's part of the strategy. You know what I mean? So that's something to pay attention to. Now, don't throw your whole bankroll on that philosophy. But if you do believe that Denver is going to be up something roughly around that, that could be a way to do it. But again, got to give a shout out to Marcus, 20 of 32, 13, 21 of 32, 13. I couldn't have even written it up better than that. All right. So now if I was talking to Marcus, what I'd say, don't try to do too much too early, bro. Easy. Okay. Now the good thing is Marcus, he ain't no puppy. He's been around the block. He's got a Heisman Trophy, number 1 overall pick of the draft, and an awesome dude. So he gets it. And Marcus has played in games where they haven't been favored, okay? A lot of them in Tennessee. I love Marcus, dude. Dude's got a heart, man. He's a fighter. But don't try to do too much. Let's run the football. If we got to punt, play field position, I'm good with that. Let's not make a big mistake. And Marcus is a good quarterback to have back there to not make that mistake. All right. Avoid the Predators' weapons. Okay. Again, this is kind of playing off number 1. Don't try to do too much too early. Right. It's like you watch those nature documentaries. And you're like, ooh, he's getting a little too close to that elephant's foot. Oh, he just got kicked 30 yards. Right. Like, dude, stay away from the horns. Like, easy. What that also is let's win time of possession, especially early, because do you know how you avoid falling behind? Own the clock, run the football, right? That's going to be huge. If Washington is going 3 and out, Houston, we got massive problems. You're going to have to move the chains, dude. Because the last thing you want to do is give Denver time to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Snap and clear mentality. Okay, Marcus, you've been here before. Things might not happen great all the time in this game. Might be your fault. Might be somebody else's fault. Again, we'll figure that stuff out after the game. During it, if we have a bad play, that's what they call a snap and clear mentality. Snap the ball and clear it out of your head. Let's go on to the next play. So, yeah. Zach, Evening crew, just stopping into the like button. Good luck tonight. Still an hour and a half away from home. Hey, dude, you and Chell, safe travels, bro. All right? Be safe. Yeah, look, Marcus, snap and clear mentality, buddy. If we have a bad play, bad drive, turnover, we'll figure it out later. All right? Snap and clear mentality. Let's just stay positive, okay? Stay positive. Keep our heads above water. Good things can happen doing that. But 4 out of 5 stars for Marcus Mariota. Dude, I like Marcus. He's a good dude. For Marcus Mariota to throw a pick. All right, so all right, that is a no-fly zone here. Now, let me get the picks up again in case anybody missed those. I apologize. I got you all set up. Broncos money line and under 49 and a half. Okay, move that total from 43 and a half to 49 and a half. Play the under and pair that with the Broncos money line. Also, Broncos money line, Marcus Mariota interception plus 100. Bo Nix over 4.5 rush attempts minus 105. And Deebo Samuel over 4.5 receptions also at minus 105. Okay. Now, touchdowns. Okay, let me pull this up here. So if you are new, okay, first off, welcome, and please say hello and what's up in the chat, all right? You don't have to, though. Don't worry. We're not that type of place that, hey, make sure you get up. Tell us where you're from and a fun fact. My name's Alan, and you don't have to do that here, but we definitely like to get to know everybody. Matty Boy, reminder, we are brought to you by Mims Lumber. Be sure to hit the like button. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Mims Lumber indeed. And yeah, hit the like button for sure. All right, appreciate you, Matty Boy. All right, now, so we play a game, first touchdown score of the game, but it has to be plus 1,000 odds or more. You might be saying, AB, does it cost anything to play? Absolutely not. AB, how do I play? Easy. Find a first touchdown score at plus 1,000 odds or more. Drop it in the chat, or feel free, join the Discord here, which is also completely free. The best Discord in sports betting, by the way. Join it. Feel free to drop it in there. Drop it in both. Just drop it in somewhere. You're good. We got you. Now, might be saying, AB, it sounds good to hit a bet like that. Is there anything else? Yeah, Logue said it right here. Just here for more eternal glory, baby. This is what you also get. You get a gym, okay, for getting in. And remember, this is digital. This lasts forever. Forever. Try to go sail out there. But drop yours in now, and we're going to go through it. So this is everybody who is in the club. If you hit it, you get in the club, okay? So Big Spitzer is in. Zach has 2. Logues, mentioned there, has 4. Big Wayne has 5. I have 6. It's just me, has 2. Big Dan Clark has 3. Ian has 6. Peggy has 2. Moshe has 3. Whale is in. Marshall has 3. Double Down has 6. Liddy is in. Pat is in. Cyclone has 3. Big Dave is in. Curtis is in. Matty Boy has 3. Big John has 3. Jared has 2. Brian has 3. Japan is in. Brad is in. Big Drew has 3. Kevin is in. Addison's in. Jesse's in. Larry has 3. Z-Money's in. Justin has 2. Bibbo has 2. Big Brian has 2. Matty Ice has 3. Tizzle has 3. Big Jeff has 3. Patrick's in. No Chill is in. Yamster's in. David's in. Sims is in. Taylor's in. Big Ben has 2. Randall's in. Scott is in. Tony has 2. TJ has 2. Tracy has 3. DTL Junkie is in. Luke is in. Scott has 2. Touchdown. Tina is in. Martez Denny has 2. Whew. About that. Didn't even go to a glass of water. All right. That's how fired up we are tonight. Okay. So I'm just making fun of myself. But great job for everybody that's in. And if you're not in, perfect time to do it tonight. Okay. So all you have to do is drop your play into the chat, and I'll get to all of them. Now, you might be saying, AB, are you playing tonight? Of course. But I think you guys know where I'm going. Bo Nix. All right. It's tough for Broncos options. Yep. That plus 1,000 to plus 2,000 range. Yeah, it's difficult. I think the books are picking up on our game here. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Bo Nix, man. Plus 1,600. I think the little homie might take it himself. All right. I'm gonna go Nix. Let's go with it. Now, drop yours in the chat. Peggy. Yeah. Let's go. Peggy, I love we're on the same side. Let's get it. All right. So drop yours in the chat, and I will be going through everybody's here. Matty boy, the Discord. The Discord is worth a paid membership, but it's completely free. So many fire picks in literally every sport. Absolutely. And the best part is that it's totally community built too. You know what I mean? So feel free, go in, plug yourself, help each other out, like and subscribe, retweet each other. I'm not even going to ask you to retweet me. Retweet everybody else. You know what I mean? The stronger that the pack is, the better that the pack is. So absolutely, everybody support themselves. And you know what's funny? I'll tell you this. You know what we used to do when I worked in a little office with about 5 people, and we were trying to get some numbers up when we, didn't have much viewership? It's strong what you do when you pair up. You say, all right, everything you tweet, I'll retweet it. Everything I tweet, you retweet it, right? You get that with 5 people? Watch. You start growing. You start finding new audiences, right? So anybody out there that's just getting started or been doing it for a minute and you're trying to find some new folks, do that. It'll work. I'll work with you too if you want to. It's fun. So yeah, no doubt. Make sure to help everybody else in there. Yeah. All right. So, okay. Let me get the picks on the screen so that sorry, let me give proper English. There's nothing further on the show except me speaking like a dum-dum, okay? What I mean by that is if you need to roll, you're good to go. Make sure to get your touchdown pick in the chat, get the picks, and you're all set. There's nothing else that I'm going to add. Now, if you don't need to roll, you want to hang out, come on, it's your place, right? I'm going to go through everybody's touchdown picks, and we're going to talk. If anybody needs to, go back to a slide or do any of that, let me know. But, yeah, if you need to roll, you're good to go. Picks, dropping your touchdown. I'm not going to add anything else in here. And not going to drag out either. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. If people got to roll, you got to go. Got families, kids, work, holiday weekend. Yeah, I get it. Totally get it. So you're good to go. And have a wonderful night, too. And thank you so much. Really appreciate you. For sure. But yeah, if you want to hang out, please come on. Yeah, so good to see everybody. All right, so drop your touchdown plays in there. I'm gonna start going through those. And if you got anything else, man, obviously y'all know. Yeah, hey, and if anybody's brand new, man, good to see you. And yeah, feel free. Like, I don't ever want to be that show that's like, hey, let's make it as awkward as possible. Like, it ain't that. You know what I mean? Like, you could totally be somebody that lurks, never speaks one time in the chat. Hey, we're homies. You know what I mean? You're good. I appreciate you watching. You know what I mean? But if you are somebody that does want to, get part of the chat, trust me. And you know what I mean? A good way to do it too, I'll say this, is if anybody's like nervous, no doubt. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Been there. Trust me, right? Feel free to throw a question at me. You know what I mean? And it gets the conversation going. And I assure you, somebody will jump in and say hello. You know what I mean? And it's easy as that. Then we're in the pool and we're going. You know what I mean? So, yeah, no doubt, man. I just don't want anybody to ever be nervous, Trust me, you're in great hands. I won't let you down. I promise you. If anybody's nervous, don't worry about that. I got you. AB, I'm going to have to tag you. Give me Knicks too. Chelsea, there we go. All right. I love it. Chelsea, y'all be safe. Zach, y'all be safe, man. Lowe's, this is the morning show on the road this morning. Let's at 4:30 a.m. racing for the Oregon border to get my bets in. Nailed it. Matty Lowe's. Let's go, man. Okay. So, Melody, what were the parlays? Great question. Okay. So, first one, let me pull it up. All right. Mel's, what do we think here? Broncos money line. Marcus, one pick. RJ Harvey, anytime touchdown. What do we think? plus 248. Okay. Now, Big Scott, what's up, bro? It's good to see you, man. How you doing, brother? Oh, man, Scott's old school, dude. What's up, bro? Okay. All right. So Mel says meh on that one. Okay. All right. Melody. All right. Let's see. AB's intimidating. All right. So what do we think about this one? All right. The Melanie Sue 2. Oh, no, that's it. That's lasting forever. The Melanie Sue 2. All right. The Melanie Sue 2. Name is great. All right. Troy Franklin and Deebo Samuel plus 700. I like this one too. Japan. Hey, there we go. There we go, bro. It's official. I like it. You're going to look good in them colors too. Baton Rouge. A lovely place. Okay. So, yeah. Franklin, Samuel. The Melanie Sue, too. Let's get it. All right. Let me get the picks back up here. We'll start going through touchdowns. So, yeah. All right. I'm on Bo Nix. All right. Let me go back up in the chat. Apologies. If you drop something in, I'll get to it. Excuse me, drop it in. I'm going to go through and I'll get back to you. All right. Richard, Jaleel McLaughlin, first toucher. Richard, great look. I like that. Peggy. Yeah, there we go. Bo Nix, 1,700. Marshall, going Evan Ingram. Good look. Curtis going Pat Bryant. Baby, plus 2,200. There we go. Big Chris, what's up, brother? Jaleel McLaughlin. I like it. Turned off. David Deebo Samuel. Spencer, I got that week 1 diamond and a whole lot of nothing. Dude, it's the weirdest game, right? It really is. Dude, its game is so streaky, man. Anybody out there, like, if you haven't hit one or, like, you haven't hit one in a minute, trust me. We've been playing this game for years. It is so streaky. Don't give up. Keep fighting. I'm telling you, because you'll pop one and then you'll pop another one real quick. So, yeah, keep fighting. It's such a strange game, but that's what makes it so much fun. All right, so Big Wayne going Evan Ingram. Liddy going Cam Sutton. Beautiful look. Ian going Bo Nix. Tina, Evan Ingram, 1,300. Beautiful. Big Brad in the club. Sounds like a song. Spencer Bo Nix, I like it. Jesse Bo Nix, I like it. Scott Bo Nix, I like it. Emilio Ertz, all right, first touchdown, got you in. Matty Boy, Scary Terry, 1,600, got you. Yeah, Peggy, let's go. Double down, going Deebo first TD, I like it. Jason Griffith, Bo Nix, there we go. DTL Junkie Day, my TD parlay looks tight right now. I agree with Nix. There we go. Yeah, Bo Nix, definitely. Let's go. Peggy, AB 2-point conversion. Ooh. Okay, so potentially not a lot of touchdowns. Ooh. I might stay away tonight. It scares me. Oh, it scares me. I might wait for tomorrow night. Bo Nix. There you go, Cyclone. All right, Nix. Big J, what's up, brother? AB, put your old boy down for Evan Ingram. Big J, we got you in, brother. So good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Big Brian, I'll go with the Denver D for the first touchdown. Beautiful look. Melanie Sue, Deebo Samuel. There we go. Tracy, Marcus Mariota. Excellent pick. If it was Marcus, I would stand up and clap. I love some Marcus Mariota. Henrik Huckleberry, that's a name. Stinkfinger, also there. Later, go with a Harvey anytime, but I've been as bad as a Vikings man. He went through it today, didn't he? What do you have? 4 interceptions? Ooh, Coop, what's up, bro? Let's go, Chris Rodriguez. I like it. Freddie Bear, good to see you, bud. Terry McLaurin, how we doing, man? How the weekend go, bud? Big Robert Bibbo, Chris Rodriguez, good to see you, man. Yeah, going Buckeye McLaurin. There we go. Jeff going Debo, first touchdown. David Debo, thank you, my friend. Hey, Freddie Bear, that's you, brother. Big Chef. All right, there we go. Bo Nix. I like it. Good to go until kick AB. Not missing any good stuff that happens after you tell people it's okay. It's always the fun part, right? Chris, hang it out. Hey, there we go. Martez Debo. I like it. Ben, hold on. Hey, no, you're good. You're good. If anybody is missing a gem, let me know. Oh man, I have to cut my hair again. Look at that. Don't ask. Ben, if anybody's missing a gym, let me know. Honor system, people. What if I told you whatever you write on the teleprompter, he will say it? All right. Ben. All right. Okay. Let's see. Plus, damn it. 1 gym. Okay. There we go. I couldn't write. All right. Ben, got you. If anybody else has missed one, let me know. Jared, Jaleel McLaughlin. Jaleel McLaughlin. Jeez. First touchdown plus 8. I can't read. Thanks, bro. Johnny Boy. Going Jaleel. All right. Everett. Hey, what's up, babe? Pat Bryant. Plus 1,900. Good to see you, man. Matty Boy. AB's telling the truth. Like 4 years ago, and he's with Early Edge. I asked a question after being a viewer for like a week. You got right back to me after today's a real one. Hey, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah. No doubt. No doubt, man. Like everybody just have fun. You know what I mean? Like if you're new, yeah, no doubt. Trust me, you're in great hands. This is the best crew in the game. Matty Boy, I see you. Yeah, Tina. It took me like a week or 11 to get. I'm telling you, it's so, like that's what makes this game so much fun and also so frustrating, right? Like I'm with you. I've been last year. It took Tina. I think it was the same thing. Like it took me. Let me get the picks back up here. Sorry, it took me until like week. Yeah, like week. I mean, it might have been week 12. I don't know, it was something crazy, but yeah. And then they start popping off. So yeah, no doubt. If anybody's not in, you just keep fighting. Keep fighting, make a good pick. Like, you just keep hammering away that stone. It'll happen. I didn't get a diamond last year. Now I have 6. Yeah, double down. There you go. Larry, good to see you, bud. Marvin Mims. I like it. Great last name. Mel's on Debo. Tizzle. Jaleel McLaughlin. There we go. Beautiful. Matty Ice. Did you make it back home, buddy? Everybody good? Evan Ingram season. It is, man. Bibbo, Chris Rodriguez, Curtis Justin Herbert fractured his left hand. Oh my God. Charlie, what's up? Bo Nix, first touchdown. I like that. Hanging in, buddy. Fridge freezer on the fritz. How you doing? Oh no, man. I hate to hear that. Well, I guess only thing we can do is try to make some money for it, huh? Try to get my man some new appliances here. Big JB is right back today. I hit a Van Jefferson. Hey, what is his name? Oh, man. Oh, dude, the pint glass. Yeah, that's right, man. Did hit another one for TD for like a year. Yeah, it's the strangest game. That's awesome, man. I love you bring that up. Liddy. All right, 6,000 gems. Japan. All right, you on Bo? All right, Bo Nix. One more time. Dude, that's a banger of a song. What up, AB? Troy Fagan plus 800. You probably hate that I do that, but like I don't know if you were here the other night, but we actually all came to agreement that you have the best name in Driving the Line. So it's at all respect. It's dope. And congrats. One more. But what up, AB? Thought we had Alex, but got the Memphis. Yeah, hey, it's so wild, and I'll say this. Remember, you were talking about reports that stuff ain't done, Biddy and them. So, I mean, you had the look on it. You know what I mean? And we'll see, how it goes. But Liddy, Spelldog, you were spot on right there. Johnny Boy, AB's first pick is gonna help pay for a new fridge freezer. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, all right. We'll jump out of here. We got everybody. You still got 15 minutes. You can drop your picks in the comments. You can also drop them in the Discord. For sure. So you've got time to get those in. Scary Terry plus 1,600. Beautiful, my man Justin. All right, we'll get out of here. Give everybody time to get going and get it all set up for the game. But we'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll also be live same time tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, breaking down Monday Night Football. But we'll jump out of here. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful night. We'll see you in the morning. Have a great night for real. And we're going to hit these bets together. See you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern normal time. Have a great night. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.